Yo, what's going on YouTube? Penguin Zombie here, back with another YouTube video of Shadowstone Hiding Spots, Episode 1. You already know this channel has no stupid intros or anything to waste your time. We're jumping right into it. So for this first spot, you want to make your way towards Dusty Diner. And once you do, you see this truck right here. You can actually phase inside the truck, and boom, you're in. Such a great hiding spot. Highly recommend it. Some of you might know about it already, but what makes the spot even better is that you can shoot through the truck, and it seems pretty broken, but you can put your head up against the side right here. Your head won't poke out or anything. Your gun might a little bit, but you can find the angles of where you can shoot at, and it's pretty wide, so you can definitely pop off some shots real quick. Definitely a great spot to just to know about. But anyway, our next spot is in crates / cargo. Not sure what to call this place, but you can get the Shadowstone from Wailing Woods and then go in here, jump up to this area, and you can actually go behind this dumpster right here. This was featured in one of my earlier best hiding spot videos, but it is a floor loot spawn right behind here, so you're pretty much guaranteed ammo or a weapon. Very good to know about. And behind that wall that you're at, there is a chest spawn, so definitely something to keep in mind just in case, in any situation. Anyway, our next spot is in the Shadowstone area near Shifty shafts, and we have two in Greasy. So this first one, you want to go to Durburger, and then you can actually jump through the roof into this hollow area. This spot was featured. This was the first spot featured in Legendary Hiding Spots Episode 1. Months ago. This is definitely a good spot. The second spot is in Durburger as well. You want to make your way to this back part of the roof right here, all the way in the back corner, and you can pop through the roof just like in the first spot, and boom, you're inside this hollow area. Now what makes a spot twice as good is that you can look through the roof. If you put your head at the corner, your head won't pop out, but you can still look through it, giving you a huge advantage. But what makes the spot even better is that it is over the bathroom, right? So you can just destroy that floor and pop down inside the bathroom stalls. So just a really good spot. And if you miss it, like I did right here, you can just jump on the sink and boom, jump in the stall and you're in. So pretty easy to get into. Double hiding spot, 2-in-1. Definitely something to keep in mind. Our next spot is in the Shadowstone area near Lazy Links. You just make your way to Tomato Temple, and you can do this on either side, but this staircase right here, featured in Legendary Hiding Spots Episode 4, is hollow, so you can jump in there, boom, you're in. The other staircase is hollow. There's also another hollow area in the middle of Tomato Temple. Just great spots to keep in mind. A lot of you are requesting spots where you don't have to build, so this is a video for y'all. But just in case y'all didn't know, you can consume stuff while in the shadow form, like mushrooms. You can even open llamas. Just something to keep in mind in case you didn't know about it. But anyway, make your way to this northernmost mansion right here in Wailing Woods, and you can go up to the very third floor, and there's this huge hollow area with 2 floor loot spawns. So again, no player built structures, nothing to warn anybody that you're up here. Definitely a great spot, as it is over a chest spawn. So again, the potential for ambush or just hide and seek, whatever, is pretty good. Definitely recommend it. Now this next spot is in the Shadowstone spawn area near the farms, and you can make your way through this cornfield all the way to the back into the silos. Now if you're playing hide and seek, a lot of you probably know about this spot already, but just in case someone's new to Fortnite or whatever, you can get inside these silos right here without having to break them. This was also featured in my Legendary Hiding Spots Episode 1, but ever since the Shadowstones came out, it's definitely the better way to get to the spot. Now this next spot right here is again in the Shadowstone area near Lazy. You can go into this 2x1 right here inside the roof. And this spot is really good because even if there's no Shadowstones close to it, like you can pick the furthermost one and still have time to get up here. Just something to keep in mind. Again, nothing player built around here, so no one could suspect anything. And there's an ammo box there, so that's a plus. Anyway, our next spot is at Lazy Links. Same area as the spot before. Just grab a stone, hop your way over to the main house, the main mansion in Lazy Links, And this was featured in one of my previous episodes, but these spots. But you can get underneath these staircases. They're hollow on either side, and this one has a floor loot spawn, so it's definitely a great spot to keep in mind just normally, let alone, you know, hide and seek shadow stones or whatever. The other side has an ammo box, so that might come in handy, but definitely a good spot to keep in mind. Now this next spot is near the Shifty shaft shadowstone area. Again, I'm not sure what to call that place, but whatever. Hit that boost thing, and then you'll launch all the way over here, and then there's plenty of hiding spots in this area, but just wanted to showcase two of them. You can get inside the two chest spawns right here just by going through the wooden planks, and what makes these spots even better is that you can build up into the roof and then build a floor, destroy your ramp, and then you have even more ambush, like ambush elements to your hiding spot. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to grab the chest or just wait for someone to get it, you know, get a free easy kill, up to you. But our next spot is going to be in Tomato Town, okay, or Tomato Temple I should say. Now there's a few strategies. You can use bounce pads or launch pads to increase your range while you're in the shadow form. You don't have to, but I just had one. I had a launch pad here, so I thought I'd use it. But anyway, you go and make your way inside this tunnel right here, and you can get up into this roof right here. This is an OG spot. A lot of you might know about it, or, you know, seen my previous videos. But definitely a great spot. No player built structures or anything. No one would ever suspect a thing, I guarantee it. Just a great ambush spot to chill out. You can fit a lot of people up there, so something to keep in mind. Now this next spot is in the Wailing Woods bunker. There are shadow stones pretty close, so you have plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. But you can get in between the wall and this unfinished tunnel right here. Definitely an amazing spot. No one is ever going to see you coming. And the good part about these spots is if you can place traps on the sides of the wall and on the floor, and they'll go through the tunnel. So you can place campfires too. You can do whatever you want. Definitely a good spot just to keep in mind. Now this next spot is in Retail Row. We have a couple in retail, but you can get inside this truck right here. If you've played hide and seek before, like I've said, you might know about the spot already, but just in case you didn't, I wanted to put it on this list. But just an amazing spot. You can also shoot out of it, like the first spot. Seems pretty broken, but whatever, you know, it's whatever. You can only shoot out of it through certain angles, so I guess it's not that bad. But definitely a good spot. Now, this next spot is another launch pad / bounce pad spot. And you want to make your way to Haunted Hills. And I just used a simple launch pad. You don't have to, but you can find your own way of getting over here. I just used a launch pad because it's like it's the least noticeable. And if you're on hide and seek or whatever, you can just plant C4 in there. And once you're in your hiding spot, just blow it up, so no one can see, you know, your trace. But you make your way over to this back part of Haunted Hills, and just like in episode 2, one of my favorite hiding spots is right underneath this huge hollow area. It's such a good spot, and no one's gonna see it coming. No, I guarantee it. Just an amazing spot. Highly recommend it. There is a floor loot spawn right there in case you did need anything. I don't want to expose yourself, but just a great spot. Now this next spot is in Dusty Diner again, and you want to get the closest shadow stone that you can, make your way over to the diner, and then you can go underneath the diner, and right behind this wall right here, the stairwell is empty. Not stairwell, but underneath the stairs. Hollow area, also on the other side too, it's hollow. But again, just a great spot. Now this next spot is in retail, and you can actually get in the roof of this haunted Halloween shop, or whatever you call this thing, Halloween store. And there is a floor loot spawn right here, so you're guaranteed at least something. And just a good spot to keep in mind. You know, again, no one saw you go in here. There's no player built structures or anything. Just a great spot. But that's going to be about it for this video, guys. If you like what you saw, subscribe.